Alright folks, so what we have here is the Ailunce HD1. It's a DMR and FM dual band handheld ham radio. In this video we're going to update the Contact ID Database or the DMR ID Database, and you'll see why as we go along. Before we get started, I did want to say that I was contacted by Retevis, and they asked if I'd like to try this radio out for testing and evaluation and review purposes. Of course I said yes, so they sent me this radio free of charge. Anyhow, let's get on with the video. Out of the box, when you use this radio, it will tell you that the ID information is not found, and that's because we haven't imported the database.
Alpha Alpha 4 Uniform Charlie. Good evening. Name here is Glenn, located in Central Florida. Over.
Menu.
Here are the steps that you follow to check to see if your Contact ID database has been populated. You want to select Band A, and then you want to go down to actual contacts. Once you do that, you want to hit confirm again, and then you go to your local contacts. And you can see on this radio that there are no local contacts.
Exactly are you in Central Florida? I'm the John.
Go ahead and attach your programming cable to your radio, and then take the USB portion and make sure that you firmly seat that inside your PC, laptop, or computer. You're going to need the programming software. You get this on Retevis' website. So go to retevis.com. I'll include a link below. And then you want to go over to the support option. Once you pick the support option, you want to go down to resources. Once you do that, you're going to want to make sure that you download the CPS or computer programming software specific to the HD1. You're also going to want to download the USB drivers that you're going to need. Again, make sure that you pick the ones for the HD1. You don't want to get the wrong drivers or wrong CPS. Also, make note if you have the GPS version or not. I'm running a 32-bit version of Windows 10. So when I go ahead and I unzip the USB drivers package, I don't really see anything in here specific to Windows 10. So I just went ahead and installed Windows 7. And a point to note, I did have some problems after recent Windows 10 updates. I had to reinstall the driver. What we're going to do now is actually download the database of DMR contacts. We do this by going to another website, amateurradio.digital. It's kind of a goofy URL. I'll include a link to this website below. When you go here, the first thing that you're going to want to do is go to step 1 and select your radio. In this case, we're going to pick the Retevis or the Ailunce HD1 and click Next. Okay, moving on to step 2. We're going to scroll down and we're going to see that there are currently 119,000 and change DMR contacts. The Ailunce HD1 only holds 100,000, so we're going to have to do some filtering. In this case, we're going to filter by country, and we're just going to pick the United States, which has about 58,000, give or take. You can filter any way you want. I just picked this way because it's convenient and it's going to work for this video. The other thing you can do is download the entire contact database into an Excel file or a CVS file, and then once you do that, you can edit it any way you want. Now I'm going to go ahead and install the CPS or the computer programming software. I go to my downloads folder where I downloaded this earlier in the video, and I pick the HD1 software version 2.0.8. I'm going to go ahead and unzip this file. I'm going to extract it to my downloads folder, and then I'm going to run the executable. I'm just going to install this software like I would any other software program on my computer. So there's the executable file. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to double click that, and it's going to take me to an installation wizard. But first I get this message that says Windows protected your PC. My Windows Defender application detected or determined that this file is suspicious. When you hit more info, you can click run anyway and then go ahead and install the application. With my radio attached and my CPS software running, I want to go into the device menu and I want to pick port. And I want to choose the port that my radio is attached to via the USB driver. In this case it's COM4. It will likely be different on your computer. Now I want to go ahead and select the contacts folder on the left hand side of the screen. In this case I'm going to pick address book contacts, which seems a little bit odd because on the radio they were called local contacts. I wish the language between the two environments was similar. Anyhow, I'm going to go and pick import contacts, and I'm going to go to the downloads directory and pick the file that we downloaded from amateurradio.digital. Once I do that, it's going to load the data. This is going to take a little while. What it's doing is taking the contents of that file and loading it into my CPS software. Now that the data has been loaded to the CPS, we're going to go ahead and write it to the radio. Click Write Contacts, and then agree to write the data to your radio. You're going to get a dialog box that goes through this process. This definitely takes a while, so I'm going to go ahead and speed this up. Now that the import's done and we've disconnected the radio from the computer, you can see here that it populates the user's call sign, location, and name into the radio while you're contacting folks on the DMR network.
That's what you need a code. Right, this is the procedure. First of all, you need to be registered for D-Star, either through Icon USA or whatever, normal Icon.
Anyhow, if you like this video, go ahead and click like or subscribe, or leave a comment below. I'd like to thank everybody for watching, and I'd like to especially thank Retevis or Ailunce for sending me the HD1 for testing, evaluation, and review. I really appreciate it. Anyhow, that's it, everybody. Thanks for watching.